I think we should choose ashram life only after getting an absolute inner call to live exclusively for the mother. The inner call also needs to be very clear as regard to whether to join an established ashram or start a new ashram with new ideas and vision. How far my opinion is right?
Absolute inner call is possible only for the vibhutis. For others, call is being perfected after your decision. If you will wait that perfect call will come and it will never come. With that little call, if you enter into the ashram life, the ashram atmosphere will slowly clear that yes, it is the true call. You are seeing from the distance, now you see that it was true. If it is not true, then you will feel after some time that I will leave the ashram. In ashram also, do you think that everybody received call, perfect call, then gone to Sri Aurobindo ashram? No, mother was asked. Mother saying that what should be our basis for ashram life. If our resolution to follow ashram ideal is strong, that is the first condition. If our not talking of call is there, but externally it will manifest like this. Small call is there that will manifest in us like this. How? There is a strong resolution that I will follow the ideal of the ashram at any cost. That you from yourself. That means there is some call within you. Otherwise, you will not have that strong resolution. Second thing, if we are ready to surrender our desires and ambition truly at the feet of the mother, we have desires, but have you decided to surrender to the mother that mother you take this desire, whatever it may be. I want what you want. Are you ready? Even there also mother said, I allow the people to fulfill their desires to some extent. Mother was asked, why you are allowing them? If it is bad thing, why you are allowing them? So that they will know that desire is not good. Desire is not good, they will know by fulfilling. Only after fulfilling we know, no, it is not good. So people are in that state where some experience of fulfillment is necessary. That I allow. So while you are entering into the life, that does not mean that you are perfect. You are a Siddha Yogi. No, you are just like a common man. Only difference that you have a strong resolution to follow the ideal. You have a strong resolution to surrender your desires, ambitions, everything. You have desire, you have the ambition, but you are ready to surrender at the cost of at the feet of mother. Because I know what mother will give is better than my desire and ambition. I have that feeling. Then you are fit for the ashram life. Third one is, if you are ready to live egoistic insistence for the sake of collective harmony. There are some egoistic insistences are there in us. I have told that nobody is listening. I am president. Everybody should give much importance to me. So egoistic insistence must not be there. If you have a vision, that also mother says that there should not. Mother never insisted. You see, she gave in terms of proposals only. That was the greatness. She knew what is the truth, yet she never insisted. That was the beauty of spiritual institution. Once in Matru Mandir, the designing was going on. Architect engineers were developing many designs for the Matru Mandir. And mother had a vision. That vision they have seen, but they have worked out at their own way. And mother, they asked mother, will we develop better models than what you have seen? Mother could have said, who are you? I am the divine mother, Maheshwari, Mahakali, Mahasaraswati. Mother book she could have given to everybody. Read about me. We are doing like that, no? You ask him, who am I? Mother said, try your level best. They tried level best. At last they came, mother, your model is the best model. Then follow. If my model is best, then follow. If mother would have been insisted, now you have to follow this, they will follow, but not with heart. After they have experienced that their model is nothing in front of mother's model, now they have accepted with their heart, no, this is the best one. How beautiful they will work out for that. So the same thing here. If you are president, that doesn't mean that you have authority. You are a beautiful slave. Others are slave, but you are a beautiful slave. So then only our ashram, you are fit for the ashram. You can enter into the ashram. Before that also you can enter, take as an experiment. Let me perfect myself in the ashram. That is also allowed. Variety of things are allowed. Next is which ashram I will follow. Already established ashram or starting a new ashram. It depends upon you. If we have new ideas and vision, then the scope of venture, a scope to venture the new ideas and visions is limited in the established ashram. They have there. We cannot disturb with our new. I will go to Pondicherry ashram and say, I will say, do this please to our managing trustee Manoj Das Gupta. No, they are following and they should follow their own vision. I should not go and enter. If I can inspire, that is another thing. But if you have a new set of ideas and visions, then start a new thing. Start a risk. There is a joy of taking risk. No? I know that the joy of taking the risk is greater than anything, any joy. Because why you are taking risk? No, you do not. A strong faith on the mother. Otherwise you can't take risk. A solid faith in the mother, you can take the risk. So if you have visions, then better you start. And mother wants that everywhere there should be a Gnostic community. If you have gone through agenda, mother says that everywhere there should be Gnostic communities. Small communities based on their aspiration. So if you have visions, experiment it. If you don't have any vision, whatever already you want a secure life, so you go to Pondicherry ashram, have a secure life and doing whatever they are telling. That is also one type of life. But if you have the new visions, you cannot tolerate there. You cannot remain there. Sometimes new things will come. How long you will tolerate to stay there? So, if you are obedient, then old ashram is best. If leadership quality is there, new ashram is best. Decide. It is not a decision, it is your sodharma. You discover yourself, where you are. Do you have the leadership quality or do you have the obedience? Both are great qualities. I am not criticizing one to another. People will think that he is saying this. Leadership quality is one divine quality and obedience is another divine quality. Otherwise no ashram will run if there will be no obedient people. I will start ashram. I will say that if you have new vision, go out, then how I will continue? There should be some obedient persons who will have equal aspiration and will grow collectively. So these two are not opposite forces. I am telling that what is your swadharma? If you have the obedience to follow, then join in the established ashram. Follow whatever they have mentioned. If you have new, you start new and attract the people, those who are obedient. Even you can attract the leaders for their future development. Future means they can start anew after getting some experience over here. That also you can do.